для тебя. Разве может быть, что молитвами можно исцелять, мертвых воскрешать? Да это так, я в это верю, живу для тебя.
I am Sarah Bender. I graduated from Carroll in 2012, and now I am going to Toccoa Falls College in Northeast Georgia, and I am a cross-cultural studies major. I have been on 6 different trips. My first trip was to McRoberts, Kentucky, and then I went to 2 different trips to Browning, Montana, one to Mandaree, North Dakota, one to Romania, and one to Denver, Colorado. I have a lot of different memorable experiences. I would say one of the biggest ones that stands out was in Mandaree, North Dakota. We were having a women's dinner, and I was sitting at a table of people that had no interest in talking to me. No matter how many questions I asked them, they basically ignored me. But halfway through the dinner, a girl who was 13, her name was Nancy, showed up, and she was very interested in talking. And at one point we were asked to go around and pray for all the people at the table, and when I got to Nancy, she asked if she could pray for me, and so she prayed for me, and I'm not sure how much she really understood about what was going on, but she was very curious, and I was able to share the gospel with her, and I was able to talk with her several times throughout the course of the week and just develop a relationship with her, so that was really cool. Another, I guess, experience that stands out in my mind was in Chernivtsi, Ukraine. We were working at a camp, and we were hoping that we'd be able to talk with the kids, and we realized that they all spoke various languages, and we had no way to communicate well with them. But we learned quickly that there was a girl from Portland, Oregon there, and her name was Christine, and we were able to develop a relationship with her. She came to know the Lord that week, and so I was able to encourage her and share some with her, and she was about to return to a really hard family situation, and so it was really cool just to develop that friendship and do what I could to serve and show her Christ's love. I would say the greatest impact would be the willingness to be stretched, the willingness to step outside my comfort zone. That was huge. Through training and through the trips themselves, we were asked to do a lot of things that did not always feel great at the time, but I think it was really good for me to realize that it was those situations that God used the most in my life to stretch me and grow me, to teach me about myself, to teach me about who He is, and about how to love and serve others. So that's the biggest thing. I think we are not always very aware of how many people are lost, both abroad and here in the States. Being on the reservations, we saw so many people that had no idea who Christ was, had very little knowledge, and I think that was huge just to see how great the need is. These trips also whet my appetite for missions. I'm a cross-cultural studies major at this point, and I don't know where I'll be in the future, but I do hope to be on the missions field someday, and I think that has a lot to do with these trips and the experiences that I've had through North Park Missions. If I could talk to people that have supported me over these years, I would probably just, I can't say thank you enough. I don't know what else to say. It's just been really life-changing, and it sounds cliche, but it's so true. Like, I'm I'm sure that I'm not the person, or I wouldn't be the same person today if it weren't for these trips. And so I would just give a huge thank you to all those people for prayer, for encouragement, for financial support, whatever capacity they have supported. It's just been really a huge deal to me.